What is up, YouTube? This is your girl Killer Rose. Right now, I just want to just say something that's very I don't know what's the word, but it's more like it's a light heartfelt video. So I just want to say, if you ever have a friend that you haven't talked to for a very long time, whether if it's life in general, definitely go back to that friend and talk to them. um Right now, I had a gaming session. I think it was about, probably say about, it's like 9 right now, I think. Yeah, about that time. And, it's 9:30 and it felt like I got home by 7, okay? And it felt like I've been playing like 2.5 or 3 hours. And I never played that long of a gaming session. And yeah, maybe probably about 1.5 hours, but 3, it was sorely like impossible for me to do without getting bored or having to find another game to play. But this in particular was the best game, I gotta say, especially playing with a friend. If you have no idea what this game is, then it's called Den Island. And yes, it is the one of many games that I used to play when I was in high school. Obviously, no one's gonna know about this game, but if you have an Xbox, definitely take a look at it. It's definitely very good to play with friends. And it was, yeah, the mechanics might be a little off, but that's how it always is when it comes to I think it was Xbox 360. Pretty sure it is. Um, but it brought me so many good memories back. And I don't know, it's obviously kind of hard for me to talk to people. Um, I always have a date or like an expectation for myself to talk to people, and I don't follow that expectation. But when I do, I end up connecting with people, and it becomes an actual routine. So try to push yourself in order to talk to people that you are really cool with, that you can trust their, their ability to actually befriend you once again. It was crazy. And yes, these type of friend that I have, he was the greatest friend that I've ever came across to. And I don't know, without exposing any of his privacy, obviously he has a really, you know, respect for his own privacy, but I gotta say, I didn't want to forget or put this off to the side. If you have a friend, definitely go text them. Probably even call them if you haven't, in my case, haven't really, got to see how they're doing in their own life. The best way to do it, and I'm talking about more than 5 years, okay? And just call them. Just call them and say, you know, you still have this number, so and so. And if it's somebody else that had this number, well, hey, you know what? You shouldn't have to feel guilty. You try to reach out to this person thinking they're still there. And if they did answer your phone call, um, most definitely, say, hey, life hit me like a truck, but I just want to say that I appreciate you as a friend. And it doesn't have to be that way, but you can understand the vibes when you're receiving communication with another friend and they feel the same thing as they do with you, and you have more communication than you thought you would ever have. It was so crazy for me. I mean, for me, it was the best thing that I could ever do, and that is to reach out to a friend and say, hey, I didn't realize what, you know, like why life hit me so hard, but I really want to talk to you again and reconnect because I felt like a horrible friend for not trying to reach out to people that matter to me most. At least for me. But if my eyes look like it's dry, it's because like it is dry. Like I haven't played so long, and because of the screen, well, it's a laptop, so it's not like an actual TV, so it's a small screen, but it was the best thing that I could do was to actually play a game. So it's crazy. So yeah, so like I don't know if you can see it or if you tell by it, but I think the corner of my eye is all red. But yeah. Just want to say yeah, just reach out to a friend. It's better to say what you have to say and say, you know what, I know there's not an excuse. I shouldn't have to ignore you, or I didn't want you to think that I purposely or was doing that. It's just that I had bills and I had a lot of stress going on, or I had a lot of um in a toxic group or something like that, right? There's no um like right or wrong answers. Some people are more appreciated than others, but a true friend would forgive and to forget whatever, there's no like no there's no what's the word, there is no beef between you two. There's no trying to think of that word that you're holding a grudge, yeah, against that person for not contacting you. um and yeah, I mean, I've decided just to push myself out there and see if anyone answers, right? So the best thing is to find good old friends that matter to you most and that you matter to them. And yes, both have to receive on both ends. And you had to be a good listener, very good listener, I think, in my own opinion. But yeah, I just want to share this light harder thing that I got to share tonight. So yeah, I got to do some cardio. Obviously, I was just with my mom, just working out. So it it's not gonna be to in the gym that I would want to be at, but it's at a park. You should definitely go out there, find a nice park, and see if you can get some miles in, because I did. I sprinted and I was tired. I was tired at the end of my first lap. I was like, dude, I have an expectation to at least go for 4 miles. If I was gonna do, well, it would be 3 miles, but or 3 laps, but 4 miles for 400 subs. You guys rock. Thank you for subscribing. And I just want to say that I appreciate what you think of my opinion. I just see some stuff, and I am just wanted to share my own opinion and my thoughts on this, because I think a lot of people really need to say this out loud, repeat it in your own minds. And yes, my hair is a mess, I'm sorry, but absolutely try to say this out loud. And if you understand what the issue is, then you will get plenty of logic and feedback, um not towards yourself. When there's other people saying that, man, I agree with you, like 110%, people shouldn't be committing crimes and being let out early, and you just have all these other things too on top of it, but that's a whole nother story for another time. So just want to say, I appreciate you. Sorry, I'm just looking around. But yep. Just want to say thank you once again. Alright, guys? Peace.